Hi folks, my name is Max Setner. I'm with Acadia Toyota in magnificent Moncton, New Brunswick. Today I've chosen the double cab Tacoma truck with the TRD Sport package to do a quick walk around. The reason I say quick, I get very excited with this truck. I could take 45 minutes, but we'll do a quick walk around on the vehicle. This is the third generation of the Tacoma. The biggest influence I've seen in the changeover is the new powertrain. The powertrain is now the famous 3.5 engine, 278 horsepower with 265 pounds of torque. This is a very efficient truck as well with a new 6-speed transmission. Now you're going to get upwards into 25 miles a gallon instead of the typical truck that's 16 to 18. So when you first look at the new truck, you'll see the TRD comes with an LED drive light. Your daytime running lights, it has the halogen headlights and also fog lamps come in all four-wheel drive models. When you think of four-wheel drive models, all the four-wheel drive models also will have your heated seats. It also has a nice alloy wheel for it. Another nice change is they do have the honeycomb grille, which stands out very bold. Speaking of the engine earlier, the 3.5 engine is a complete aluminum engine, so it has aluminum block, aluminum heads, which gives it longevity. I've seen Tacomas with over 590,000 kilometers on it. Very, very efficient. It's the type of vehicle that just keeps going and builds value as you go. So, without further ado, the TRD, as you can see, very well equipped. Also, the hood scoop gives it a nice, bold, masculine look to it as well. When you get down to the side of the vehicle, you're going to notice a complete new body style as well. It's very aerodynamic. Toyota spends over $1 million per hour. Yes, almost $24 million per day on research and development. A lot of that testing is also done in wind tunnels. And you'll see little marker rips along the side, which are basically vortex generators, trying to keep that air as close to the vehicle and reduce the resistance of the wind, which takes about 30% of your fuel economy as you're driving down the road. You'll notice all of the Tacomas as well come with a full skirt around the wheel wells. So a lot of the manufacturers, they start adding things like that, your mud flaps, your skirting. You have a nice 17-inch alloy wheel on the TRD package. You'll have a 16-inch alloy wheel when it comes to the SR5 package. Mirrors have your blinker indicators, so other traffic as well as pedestrians have full attention. They know that you're going to take a turn. They also collapse both ways. So if you're pulling into your Tim Hortons for your coffee or your garage door, backing out, it will have some forgiveness without breaking your mirror. I've also added a few accessories on this model, one being the black running boards, because I think they look so great on it, and the other would be your roof rail. The roof rail looks fantastic, but it's also very practical for people that have kayaks, canoes, any type of storage units to put on top of the truck for extra space. Now, when you look at the inside of the truck, if you'd like to come right in a little closer, then you'll notice you have a full 7-inch screen. They'll all come with a 6-inch, 7 inches part of the upgrade package on the TRD package. You'll have a full navigation system in there. You'll have a dual zone climate control, your variable temperature heated seats, tilt telescopic steering. You also have a power sliding back window, so if you're not going to the back to open up your power sliding back window. Very, very nice. It's completely regenerated in 2016, like you said, third generation. When you speak of Toyota trucks, Toyota built their first trucks in 1969. You think way back, it was called the Helix. They had 2 generations known as the Helix, and then they had 4 more generations before the Tacoma came out in 1995, which was known just simply as the Toyota truck. Now, basically, we're in our 9th generation since 1969 on that model. Now in the back it has a very nice configuration as well, so if you're an outdoorsman, a sportsman, ski, you have a very comfortable seat in the back, but you also have the capability of putting the seat down, so you have a very hard plastic bed line in the very back. So if you do have something you want to put in there without damaging your seats or anything like that, then it gives you that capability. One of the things I really like about the Tacoma is the resin bed. You don't need a box liner in your truck. Most trucks with a box liner, of course, box liners don't come out for 3, 4, 6 years later, and all the moisture and things underneath end up causing a lot of grief and rust and different things. When you have this full resin bed here, you don't have to worry about any rust. It's completely resin and it's ready to go. It's also built so you can put a couple of boards in here. You see a step down? You can put a couple of planks on here and up in here, and actually a piece of plywood, so you actually have a two-tier system in there. So if anyone, especially a construction worker that might have electric saws and things, they want to keep it out of the weather, out of sight, they can keep that in there. Now, when thinking of keeping things out of sight, you do also have everything hidden under here. So you have your 4-way and 7-way electrical plugs. So if you have a trailer, a small utility, you're fine with the 4. If you do have a trailer that has electric brakes, then you do have that capability. You have a 2-inch tow system as well. All your hitches there. It also comes with your drawbar, all your towing assembly. The only thing you would have to buy would be the 2-inch or 2 5/16 ball, whatever you need it for your trailer. Now, the other nice thing too is the new Tacoma, like the Tunder's had for many years, has a hydraulic tailgate. So hydraulic tailgate, you're coming up and you have your arms full of wood or whatever the case may be. You don't have to worry about that tailgate slamming. Also very, very easy to put up. It's all on hydraulic as well. Your backup camera is embedded in beside the handle. So you have a full view of everything coming in behind you, which makes it very easy when you're backing into a trailer and you have a hitch there and you're bringing your ball in. You can bring yourself. You don't have to get your partner or your wife to come out and say left, left, right, right. It's very, very simple. You also now, nice key, especially the dealerships really like, and a lot of consumers, is that they have a locking tailgate. Very easy for someone to come along and take a tailgate off a truck if it's not locked. It takes about 30 seconds. So now everything in there is fully protected, especially if you go with an accessory and you have a hard or soft tri-fold tonneau cover, which is available on the Tacoma as well. Everything in there would be completely secure and out of the weather. You also have 4 solid tie downs, so anyone, it's built so that you can, if you have dirt bikes, you have ATVs, you have 4 solid tie downs on all 4 corners of the vehicle as well as your running tie downs here, which you can move along to keep stability if you had your dirt bike or something in there that need to be stabilized. Now the other nice thing is you also have an electric converter built in. So the box has a plug in here, if you can get a view of that, Miles. So we'll give you up to a 400 watt electrical power as well while the vehicle is idling. Now, when we first started looking at the truck, at the very front there was something that stands out with all Toyotas now, and it's the new emblem. Now when you're looking at Toyota's new emblem, it's a solid emblem, fully embossed, and that has to do with Toyota's new Safety Sense. Safety Sense is one of the greatest things, as far as I'm concerned, any manufacturer could ever come out with. The Safety Sense includes a pre-collision system, which will actually come to a dead stop on the vehicle if there was ever an occasion arise. The vehicle stopped quickly, you didn't notice. Our vehicle will actually put the brakes on and come to a dead stop in most cases. Also included in that, it has a pedestrian alert. So if somebody walks by, you don't notice them, or runs in front of you, the brakes will automatically apply as well to prevent or limit any damage to a pedestrian. Now you also have the radar cruise control. Radar cruise control is fantastic. If you're taking a long drive, normally you come up behind some slow moving traffic, you have to apply the brakes, shut off your cruise control, wait till you can get into the lane, and then reset. With our system, the vehicle will automatically slow down to the traffic in front of you, and as soon as you pull into the passing lane, it takes off to your 110 or whatever setting that you have on your cruise control. Very, very efficient. It also has an automatic high beam. Sounds like we're getting spoiled here, but actually with automatic high beams, I find that it gives you that extra 3 or 4 seconds at night, especially people that have a lot of deer or moose or anything on, around the road. So if you're going down, automatically a car comes towards you, your headlights will dim. As soon as that car goes by, automatically they go back on. Anything like myself, most of the time I forget to turn them back on, but they will come on automatically and probably have a good chance of saving you from having an accident. So that's a good overview of the vehicle. Like I said, I could go on about the Tacoma truck for 45 minutes to an hour very easily. We start getting into the powertrains and gear ratios and braking capabilities. But the vehicle's fantastic, and I really would love to see you come in, ask for Max Sentner at Acadia Toyota, and I would love to take you for a nice test drive, show you how this vehicle works, and answer all your questions that you may have. Thank you for your time, and have a great day.